Jordon, 3-0 defeat today. We played spells, we played quite well, but overall probably not our best day at the office.
No, of course you said that there. Anytime you lose 3-0, you're obviously really disappointed. I think on reflection, it was a really strange game to reflect on. I don't think we were a million miles away, but at the same time, you've lost 3-0, and you've, in context, it looks a really, really bad one. I think first half, there wasn't much in the game. We've gifted them 2 goals. We know earlier in the season, we've done that, and it's almost impossible in this league to come back from that. And then the third one goes in right after half time, another error, from guys that have been outstanding for us, by the way. Steely's been amazing since he came in, Jack Newman's been amazing, Jason, communication there. They've all been brilliant, and mistakes will happen. Unfortunately for us, the 3 have happened in one game. And I think, in the same token, I think our shape was good, our structure was good. We looked a lot into Hamilton like we do every single team. But I bet, like Ollie Shaw's a massive threat. He's top scorer in the league for a reason. But he's been gifted 2 goals today. He probably doesn't believe his luck. But I think, like I say, in the same token, I think on the ball, in the final areas, we never probably showed quite enough quality and never really created too many chances, even though I think the likes of Shanks continues to show every week that he's improving and learning and maturing. His performance has been really good, but we need to get the ball in, we need to surround him with that ammunition to score goals. And yeah, look, today's a setback, but luckily we've got a game Tuesday, and then we've got Montrose next Saturday, which is a team we've relatively struggled against, so we're really looking forward to bouncing back.
Maybe one positive today is the return of Andy McCarthy to the field.
Yeah, I think, look, everyone sees his quality there. For the last 10-15 minutes he ran that game, and it's sometimes a timely reminder of the guys we've got missing. But again, we've just said that there we've got a really healthy group. Touch wood that it stays like that. It's easy to forget when you're winning. You're missing players like Andy, Adam, who was excellent for the few games he played. Kieran Dunn and Peter Pollitt, who would any of these guys would arguably get in any team in this league. So great to have Andy back on the pitch. He seems to have got through it okay. Look, Adam will continue to build up and hopefully get involved Tuesday. So look, the squad is healthy. Pete's itching to go but can't quite get there. We just need to trust the date with that. We'll look to get him involved at the end of the month. So yeah, the competition for places is good. Look, Seb and Niall coming off the bench. Again, experienced players now that have got real quality and can really affect it. But of course, we've got to do it on a Saturday at 3 o'clock. And if you don't, we can talk about Trent the squad, and you come away in a 3-0 defeat away from home against a team that of course will be up there challenging. Without their deduction, they'd be right up there, and they're a right good side. But I think today the ultimate frustration is that we've gifted them 3 goals and not tested their goal enough, and I think that's a frustration because we had a real belief today that we could come here and get a result, and it's not quite worked out like that.
Tuesday it's a break from the league, Stirling Albion away. Is there any more news about the injuries in terms of who will actually be starting or playing?
No, yeah, I think we'll shuffle the pack like we've done. It's a bit of a game that we can't really, I don't think we can achieve the top 6 that we wanted to, and I think we've qualified anyway. So, but luckily for us, I said earlier, like we've got a game. That game's the best way to react, and Tuesday away from home at a team that, again we've done really well against last season. But it'll be good to get minutes into the guys again. All the ones that are coming back. Div, Andy, Adam, Seb, Niall, Fraser, Tom, all these guys. That are pushing the team. It's up to them now. When we get them in the team and get them on the pitch, that they go and produce for us, because the jersey here is tough to come by, and the guys have done excellent in the last few weeks and even a couple of months. Long term, I think we're in a really good place. But short term, on the back of 3-0 defeat, it's disappointing.
Great, thank you very much.